All right, you're going to want to grab your favorite notebook, your favorite pen, pencil, because I'm going to break down some key strategic videos that you can capture at your next conference. Let's get into it right now. So, during the conference, what a great opportunity. You've got your key opinion leaders, your subject matter experts all in one location. What a great opportunity to capture a lot of key information that you're either sharing at the conference or that you're releasing for your solution, your data. It's one of the most effective ways to capture this video content. A lot of our clients are saying, hey, when we're capturing this content for them, they're repurposing this for the next 12 months. The recommended videos that we're typically capturing, I'm going to break it down for you, but specifically, again, as I mentioned, KOL, customer testimonials, there's a couple ways that you can execute that. Product theaters and workshop, that's another key major content piece that we're capturing for our clients. I'm going to share a little bit more details on how you can do that in the next few slides. You're releasing abstracts and poster presentations, and you've got maybe some other poster presentations. Why not capture it while you're there? Some major stats on this real quick for the key for those product theaters and workshops. 90% of your audiences aren't going to be there, so why don't you capture it? Because only 10% are going to be there. The other opportunity is not only your subject matter experts, but also your KOLs, but then your leadership. So if your CEO, CFO, chief medical officer, if they're going to be there, why not capture some additional content with them? So there's a couple ways that we're typically capturing KOL or subject matter experts. One is more of a formal way. It's typically done in a hospitality suite close to the conference. We do this a lot of times where we're shuttling multiple KOLs back and forth from the conference to the recording area. It can be done at a hotel adjacent to the conference center. That's more of a formal setting. The other opportunity is to do it on the trade show floor. So this creates a little bit of buzz into your booth. You see the cameras there, you see the interview person there. So that's another great way to not only capture the content, but drive increased booth traffic because people are going to want to know what's kind of going on. So let me show you a quick breakdown, a video example of how you can capture it on the trade show floor. I'm going to let it roll here.
My name is Solomon Moshkovich. I'm the general manager for oncology at Natera, and I'm thrilled to be here at ASCO this year. A very exciting time in the adoption of circulating tumor DNA. So there's been some data presented that is reinforcing the story people have seen earlier.
Again, Solomon was talking about the data that they were releasing. You can hear the backgrounds of people. It's the trade show floor, so you can kind of get that excitement. So that's definitely a great way to do it, to capture your KOLs or subject matter experts. So another prime opportunity for your product theaters or company workshops. Conferences are a great opportunity to connect with your prospects, but as I was mentioned, not everyone's going to show up. It's a very small fraction of your attendees and prospects will be there. So don't squander your opportunity to shine on stage. Maximize the return on your investment that you've spent for these product theaters, these workshops. They're not cheap. So how can you leverage this post-conference? It's so important. It's so vital to capture this content, repurpose it afterwards, create more of an on-demand solution. A lot of times we're also working with our clients to create this product theater turned around in 24 hours so the sales team can get it out as well. So it's definitely a great, valuable way to capture this important information that you're presenting up on stage. So again, these could be product theaters, this could be workshops. There's a variety of different names that they call them at different conferences. And the other thing that we're doing is creating shorter clips. So these product theaters, these workshops are 60 minutes. Why not create chapters? Leverage this out, drip this out to your prospects after the conference. It's a great way to keep them engaged and provide such valuable content. Obviously, again, you're spending a lot of money to be on stage. This is some of the premium content. So let me break down a way that you can actually 10x your video views. We're doing this a lot where we're actually live streaming your event. You want to get approval ahead of time with your convention, your trade show. But a lot of times, as I was mentioning, not all your customers are going to be there. This is a great opportunity where you can live stream this. You can get it out there. We're typically doing this on a variety of different social platforms. YouTube's a great example of leveraging this. And the cool thing about leveraging this with your sales team is they can send this URL for the live broadcast out before the product theater even launches. So that's how you can grow and develop that 10x video views, is getting that link out ahead of time. I'm going to show you a quick example of a product theater. It's about a 30-second example. It's going to show you how we do this in post production. Again, this is kind of where the magic happens. So if there are slides on screen, typically the product theaters have that. We want to make sure to get that information up on screen and then also go back to the presenter, to the speaker to keep them engaged. So let this roll. Nice little intro there. We've got the speaker. This is a punched in shot. That's a wide angle there. Now we punch into the actual slides. These are typically motion graphics and animation. You can see the motion there. This is another example where you've got the presenter up in the top screen up there, and then back to her there. So a great way to articulate and capture your next product theater. Another way to create more excitement in the booth is what we call an interactive video. It's choose your own adventure. I love to call it that. Is you're engaging your booth prospects with a unique way to choose your own adventure for an interactive video. So let them choose what they want to learn more about your solution. We're collaborating with our clients to create the most impactful educational elements. There's the functionality is pretty amazing. There's a variety of different things that you can do. One of the examples that I like to do is video branching. So you can actually click on the screen. You can do this on the trade show floor. If you have a touch screen, you can actually have a tablet too where you can execute this. So the prospect's clicking right on your tablet. And then the branched experiences, again, they can kind of choose where they want to go. So let's say, for example, you've got an instrument that you're trying to show or a device. They can click on certain aspects to see the functionality of it. And the great thing about these interactive videos is they're interactive, right? So 43% of consumers and customers prefer interactive video content over other forms of video. Again, this is a very educational experience. They can select where they want to go. They can click and touch anything they want to be able to do. So for example, if you've got additional educational information like white papers or links out to a web page, or obviously you can embed videos in there as well. The other key asset that you want to create at your conference, happens long before the conference starts, obviously, but a conference booth loop. This is a great way to drive traffic. It's eye-catching animation, motion graphics. There's no audio. It's just, again, typically it's like key marketing message. And then if you've got some brand elements you want to incorporate into it, that's a great way to do it too. It's pretty short, 1 to 3 minutes, and it's on a loop. Here you can see a couple ways we're executing it. And then I'm going to show here up on the screen how you can make these booth loops really pop with a lot of motion graphics. Text on screen, as you can see in this one. You've got some brand assets on the bottom right one where you can see through. But again, it's just motion, anything that you can do from a key marketing message to get what you're trying to convey on the conference trade show floor onto a booth loop. Another great opportunity to drive more booth traffic and create that buzz is having professional headshots in your actual booth. Typically, we've done this before where it's a pretty big booth, 20 by 20 in most cases, or if you have a corner booth, that's a great way to do it, or like some sort of island booth is a great way to do this. So typically we're setting up for multiple days. What happens is a lot of prospects don't have, or a lot of your audience doesn't have a lot of great high quality professional headshots. So it's a great way to. Well, I hope you've taken some great notes, and as you plan out your next conferences for this year and next year, hopefully these video tips and how you can leverage the power of video for your conferences will drive your results for years to come. Bye for now.